Biking is cheap and cheerful. If the sun's out, the traffic's thin and you've time on your hands, it's the ideal way to get around. But it's not always so easy. There are thousands of students, for example, who simply couldn't afford to travel any other way. The cycling students of Hammersmith and West London College have extra worries about their wheels. There's simply nowhere to park their bicycles. But what's all the fuss about? There's a handy bicycle rack right in the college forecourt. But take a wider look. This isn't like any bicycle rack you've ever seen, because this is a sculpture. It was constructed by world-famous sculptor Anthony Caro. It cost £15,000, but as far as the students of this college are concerned, it makes a far better bicycle rack than it does a work of art. The sculpture is called London West, and when it was commissioned to bring a touch of class to the brand new £7.5 million college, no one expected the enormous row that's blown up. But the students simply don't like it. They think the money could have been better spent on a more deserving cause. And as for appreciating its artistic merits, they've called it a pile of builders' rubbish. When they arrived at their brand new college, they simply thought it was a bicycle rack and have been disrespectfully chaining their bikes to it ever since. But the reaction of top sculptor Anthony Caro to the desecration of his work is hardly what you'd expect.
I don't feel bad about people putting their bicycles against it for a start. I mean, I don't want them to in the end, but I mean, it's quite a friendly thing to do, to put your bicycle against the sculpture.
But the subtleties of Caro's work is lost on the students, and back in Hammersmith, the temperature's rising. The great man himself has bravely agreed to come and face his critics.
Well, we think that because of all these education cutbacks, to spend £15,000 on a sculpture that no one really understands is a complete waste of money.
The main thing is whether you get some pleasure, whether you get some, whether it lifts your heart a little bit as you walk out of that building there.
Does it lift anybody's hearts?
Really, no.
Do you object to it having a use? I mean, people putting bikes on it. Do you object to that?
Well, I think as you get more used to it, you'll respect it more. You won't put bicycles on it.
Why do you put bicycles on it? Has there any...
How's there's no bicycle?
I'm sorry, what?
First day I came into college, I thought it was a bike rack, because I saw bikes.
Did anybody else think it was a bike rack? What do you say to that, Tony?
I see no reason why you shouldn't make that mistake. It's a perfectly reasonable mistake.
Do you not think, though, that even if you don't appreciate or understand modern art, it certainly made you think again about it, this?
Yes. I think that it ought to be in a place where more people can see it. I mean, you know, just outside the college so the public can see it as well as the students.
Well said.
Who would like to see this sculpture taken away?
No, it's here.
Why not?
It's part of the college, you know. It was here when we started.
That's the nicest thing I've heard. You see, you are actually getting used to it. You are getting accustomed to it. And one day, come in a bit before the bicycles come in and have a good look at it and see whether you like it or not. That's all.